my dear friends and well-wishers of Kashmir. I would like to reiterate my colleague, another guest speaker, Ms. Surya has spoken everything in a summary. क्या बात कर? Today, we know it's a very volatile situation for not only Kashmir, but for Palestine and other. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That is the only issue affecting, starting from Sultanate Osmania. We are forgetting that. Why? We rather be and do that sin for them in their eyes, from the view of their eyes. But we have the strength of our Iman and belief in Allah. Kashmir inshallah will be free very soon. 76 years of suffering, betrayal, harassment, child abuse, rapes, rubber bullets, civilian casualties and killings, but not with rubber bullets. That is also been happening. Nobody is held accountable for that. People say Indian illegally occupied Kashmir. Why? There is a UN resolution that Kashmiris should be allowed to decide their own fate, their own future, whether they want to stay with Pakistan, they want to join with India, or they want to be independent. I have told in my previous addresses that I have been privileged, alhamdulillah, to visit both the sides of Kashmir. It is never a crime to reiterate and re-polish or refresh your memories. One side I saw fear, always under oppression. That was the Indian side of Kashmir. Alhamdulillah, I went to Azad Kashmir also. And I saw prosperity, willingness of freedom for this breathing on the other side of the path, and vision for development. And of course, I saw very educated women. We call for about women empowerment. We do advocate for that. But the real women empowerment I have seen, comparing both the sides of Kashmir, is from Azad Jammu and Kashmir. These things, I was noting down some points, but these things I didn't note. But the point I'm trying to emphasize here is that what security, what independency. I have met the Jammu and Kashmir before Article 370 was abrogated. His Excellency Mehbooba Sayyidji. Brief discussion. I went with a member of parliament from Sri Lanka. We two were there and we were honored to have dinner with Farooq Abdullah sir also, the member of parliament. He had a very brief discussion, brief in the sense about 1.5 hours. It's not brief though. Why I'm saying this, that the other side story was never relayed properly. The stories always have two sides. We should never come to conclusions by listening to one side of the story. That's why I say I was privileged, alhamdulillah, to visit both the part of Kashmir. And I'm advocating for Azad Jammu and Kashmir because I've seen both the part. If anybody is saying that whatever I'm saying is wrong or incorrect, I reiterate, My last year speech also I told the Indian side that please take me around other areas, Baramulla, any mullah I am willing to go to get the reality. I have met the people who were in the uniform, their visions, their aspirations, and their willingness to be independent by the Indian government, given by the Indian government, mark my words, given by the Indian government. If I wore a uniform, I would say that I am a uniformed gentleman from my country. But here, the uniform is given. He has to take care of his family. He has to live. By living that, he is living the dream of Azad Jammu and Kashmir. Azad Jammu and Kashmir. We have seen many issues recently. We would have seen the Palestine issue. There are two issues which are unresolved in United Nations. One is Jammu and Kashmir issue, and the other one is Palestine. But we are forgetting the Junagadh issue which has never been taken up. My grandparents come from the state of Junagadh. People are marketed that India is 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 years history. India is only having 76 years of history. But was the real Bharat they call. But now I am saying that people were sold without their consent. People were sold without their consent along with their land. If somebody comes and buys Sri Lanka, we wouldn't allow. Supposing tomorrow somebody declares that such and such country has bought over Sri Lanka, we won't allow. But Kashmiris were sold. Why? Where is the equality? Where is the human rights? Where are the human rights? कुछ भी नहीं. अगर कोई इंसान अपना हक मांगता है, वो हक के लिए वो खड़ा रहता है, वो हक के लिए वो जज्बाती होता है, उसमें कोई गलती नहीं.